Welcome back to another episode of the Councilmen Mates. Today we're doing another draft, very exciting, and we have a special guest on our show this episode. So stay tuned. Fucking.
Welcome back to another episode of the Councilman. This will be our 225th episode. Today we got the three of us, Albert, Ariq, and Kelvin. We have a guest. Who could it be? Well, let's bring him up. I guess. Who's gonna bring him up?
I don't want to.
Introducing from the land of the rising sun,
He came out of retirement yesterday.
standing 5 feet 8,
Eight?
9.
He's just a bit shorter than you. Eight.
I'm gonna say 180 pounds. I have no clue. It is the what is his nickname?
the platinum bot.
Platinum bot. Teguh.
That was terrible.
Coming out of retirement.
I came out of retirement for this. I should have stayed.
But honestly, what the hell happened there in the opening?
I thought
I
you almost
thought
gonna.
you were.
I thought you were gonna click the Councilman intro. Then I just remembered. Wait, you're on the guest thing, are you? You can't.
No,
click
I'm not on
these.
the
No, he
guest thing,
was.
but no, I'm not on the guest thing. I'm already logged in. I thought you were gonna press it. That's why I didn't bother pressing it.
No. God damn it! I thought you were gonna press it immediately. I just have to say hello, hi.
I mean, it's part of the intro, Ariq.
Dude, the brain does not connect. I like how we brought Teguh back and now we have a lot higher live viewers. Right, Teguh, you should go disappear more often and come back just so you know
Yeah.
fluctuate our
The
views.
This is the
Yeah, then,
Teguh
dude.
boost.
It's like the rarity thing.
Yeah. So people are staying tuned right now.
Yeah, so they stay tuned every week just to see if I'm back or not.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright.
All right.
Albert, what are we gonna talk about today?
Yes, so our main meat of the show today is we're doing another draft episode. You guys have been liking the draft episode so far, so we're doing another one here today. And there is no really big release coming out this week. I lie, actually, Gran Turismo is coming out this week, but we already did the Gran Turismo
There was a mistake
we
there.
were wrong because it got delayed. So we're not doing in honor of Gran Turismo again, but lots of schools in America, I don't know about Indonesia and Japan, but lots of schools in America is starting
just-
back up. Same with the college and everything. So we decided to do like a school team stuff, and we eventually
Back to
broke it down
school.
back to school, and eventually leads us down to this idea where we should just do a breakfast club, the movie breakfast club kind of draft, where we're drafting different movie characters to fill in the cliques or the group that represents the breakfast club members, being the jock, the brain, the recluse, the rebel, and the beauty, the five characters that was portrayed by the breakfast club actors in 1985. So we will draft different characters from different movies to fill in that breakfast club like sort of group. And Calvin is not drafting today because he is under the weather.
I'm
Wish him
sick.
well. Hopefully he have a speedy recovery. So he'll be the judge and he'll decide if a certain character qualifies those categorization or not.
Yeah. I'm probably only gonna do the weekly watchies then. My voice hurts. My throat hurts. Yeah. We are all in pain. Albert has an ass pain.
I went to the gym for context.
No context.
No
No context.
context.
It's just
No context,
His butt,
no context.
his butt hurts.
Damn.
What happened there? But anyway, before we get to the draft, let's do our usual weekly watchies. But Albert, plug.
Yes, follow us on all of our socials at Councilman Show. That's on Twitter. That's on X Twitter is X. That's on Instagram. That's on X/Twitter. On Threads, on Letterboxd at Councilman Show, and you can also email us at councilmanshow@gmail.com if you have any ideas for a show or you want to leave us a review or anything like that. Let us know in that email or on the socials. And you can also find our podcast everywhere you listen to podcasts. It's The Councilman. We upload it every time after we do the live stream on Saturday morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. So we do the live stream on the YouTube channel, the Councilman YouTube channel, and it will automatically go to the audio feed right after. So make sure to subscribe to both of them to stay in tune.
Yeah. All right, let's get to it. Play the.
We'll play the intro. Are you ready for the weekly council segment, Weekly Watchies? We've been. Fuck. Did it just stopped for anyone?
Yeah.
Oh,
but it's-
yeah. Stop.
Watching TV.
What the heck is going on
today?
today?
Maybe crying,
I have
could
no
be
idea, man.
boring, but laughing in theaters or at home, because it's time to share everything that we watched this week. It is time for our show's Weekly Watches. Oh, that's on loop. Okay, this is
On loop.
going awesome, guys. Show is not on fire right now.
I think there were like less mistakes in episode 1 than there was in episode 225.
The return of Teguh threw us out of our loop.
Yeah.
This was a 3-man show. What happened to it? I'm too-
All right.
But anyway, Weekly Watches, the part of the show where we talk about movies we watched this week, and we share our thoughts to you guys as well in the chat. Share what you watch and such. Yeah. I guess Teguh hasn't been here for a while. What have you been watching, Teguh? This I don't know how long you're away.
I actually haven't
Teguh?
watched a movie,
Oh,
but I've been watching a lot of series. Wait, actually, wait. Did I tell you about how I watched Detective Chinatown?
I don't.
Detective Chinatown. Oh right, you did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
so then it's after. Yeah, it's only been TV shows. Lots of it actually.
What is it? What is it then? What TV shows have you been watching?
A bit of Desperate Housewives.
Huh.
Desperate Housewives.
Whoa. Did not see that coming.
Actually, yeah, my mom used to watch it when I was a kid, so it was pretty nostalgic because I remember a bit. But there was that. There was the rest of it was anime. Really, I watched the second or is it the third? Second, I think, season of what's the full English title? That time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Yeah,
I
know,
watched-
it. Yeah.
I don't even know what season number it is, but it's like Attack on Titan, like the anime like parts. What season 4, and then part 1 of the final 2 movies.
Mm.
Yeah, and season 4 of Overlord. Yeah,
I've never heard
Lots
of
of
any
stuff.
except for Attack Titan. I've never heard of anything else.
It's very okay. It's okay.
you're not
That's
weeb
o-
enough, Albert.
That's
Not
okay,
weeb
Albert.
Damn, last episode I was called a weep for watching Akira, and now this episode I'm officially no longer a weep. Okay.
Welcome
Oh,
to
no,
our
you got-
standards.
No, you were called the weeb because in our favorite films, you put an anime film
Kimi no
on
Na wa,
the
right?
letterbox. Yeah, you put Kimi no Na wa.
Yeah.
Whilst everyone else put like other stuff. Like I put.
Right,
Jurassic-
and the draft when I say I've the only
Oh, yeah,
one
you're the
seen
only one who has
Akira.
watched Akira. Oh, yeah, right,
Exactly,
never
yeah.
mind.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
No, and then now my
Yeah.
weep card's been retracted. Damn.
At least you were a week for a week.
You were weeb for a week. Weeb
Yeah.
of the week, Teguh. Teguh. I mean Albert. Sorry. Weeb of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to talk about any one of them, Teguh?
Yeah, let's start with Desperate Housewives.
That's my favorite anime.
Yeah,
Just-
best
just-
anime.
Just
Let's
this
just-
one, man.
You know,
30
it's supposed
minutes.
to be like I'll make this as quick as I can. It's supposed to be like daily life of like housewives that are desperate. um like like it's supposed to like daily lives and like with like some drama sprinkled in there. Yeah, no, it's a lot of drama. I think there's like what, 6 or 8 seasons. In that time, so many people have died. I'm surprised people still move into the neighborhood. Like, and it's not just like died of old age. It's like murders, cover-ups, um, all of the good stuff. So yeah, there was that, and then um, I told my mom I was watching it, and I told her like I don't like most of the characters except one I tolerate. My mom's like, it's okay. By the end of the series, you will like all the characters. By the end of the series, I disliked all of the characters.
Damn.
Um, but just in terms of like, you're bored, not on TV, watching it, it is a good series. I'll give it 3 out of 5. Should I move on to the next one now, or should I just pass it on?
I'll pass
Um,
it on first, I
pass it on.
guess.
Yeah.
Pass
Yeah,
it on.
just to speed. We'll say the others for the speed round. But I'm surprised
Okay.
Teguh is watching Desperate Housewives. That's like, I would have never thought Teguh would be watching Desperate Housewives. The whole murder and stuff.
Hey, there was a lot of murdering and a lot of
Huh.
hit. Yeah.
Wait, what was the other one? The one in a city? Oh, Sex and the City.
Sex and the
That's not.
City.
That's not. That's not the same thing. This one also is a
Yeah, it's not the
reality
same
show,
thing.
right? And then Sex and the City is
Yeah,
a
yeah,
serial.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was thinking of that when Teguh said Desperate Housewives. Yeah. All right. Desperate Housewives from Teguh. 3 out of 5. Wait. Okay. Uh,
Hmm.
I guess let's move on to Ariq.
Yeah, I did watch it finally. I watched Akira. Leave me alone. Actually, I
Hey,
didn't
Leave
watch
me
yeah.
it. That's the
alone.
English. That's the English dub. I didn't watch it in English dub. It didn't sound as funny in the Japanese. The meme. But anyway, yeah, that movie, dude. The movie is so cool, but it's so confusing. Like I had a hard time trying to keep up with the plot.
Yep.
I'll start with the cool part. Okay, if the people who made Cyberpunk, the game, and I guess in return the anime, the Edge Runners, like they'd be lying if they say like, oh, we weren't inspired by Akira at all because it looks so alike to one another. Like just like the world design, the city, and everything. Because like Akira is supposed to be like a neo cyberpunk kind of ish future setting. So that's really cool. I really like that. So yeah, again, like really cool setting, cool art style. So that's why I thought like the film was just really a great visual overall. But in terms of the plot, like I had a hard time keeping up with like what the hell is like what the hell is going on here? Like what like why is it like about like this all of a sudden? Because like they start off like as biker gangs, but then it escalated to saving the world from some kind of like not interdimensional, but like some kind of like super weird world-ending cataclysm
Hmm.
like that involves superpowers and stuff. I'm like, it's not that it's bad, but I think I'm just really dumb. I think I can't understand. I have a hard time grasping the plot.
No, you're not alone in that because I also it's I haven't it's I saw it a while ago, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't understand fully right off the bat because like I said, there is Blade Runner esque elements to it, right? And
Mm.
with the sci-fi and as everything, and yeah, it's the plot. The plot is a little bit like weird at times. So yeah.
Yeah, that's why. So I was like, well, but like I kind of understand like just the general like, at least I understand I understand the general plot, and I'll just be like, I'll take it. Otherwise, like if I try to get into it properly, it's like it's a bit hard. Like if I was to explain it to you right now what the plot is, I really can't. I can't exactly spoil. Even if I want to spoil this film for you, I can't. So yeah, it's just that confusing. But I understand the main story of it. But yeah. So overall, because I got so confused of the plot, but because the film is so cool, I would have to give it like a 4 out of 5. Just because, yeah, again, it's really confusing. I have to rewatch it or see like a video summary on YouTube.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the best
So
way
you're
to figure out.
to figure
Uh,
out the plot.
yeah, that's what I've always done with like movies that what is this about? I don't understand. Goes on YouTube, find people's
Plot
analysis
summary.
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plot summary. Yeah.
Yeah, alright, so 4 out of 5 for Akira, huh? I really need to watch it. It's been on my watch list forever now. Yeah. Alright, Albert, what about you?
Yep. So I did saw a couple of films, but I want to mainly talk about this one, 2008 film, and I'm going to be talking spoilers for this because it's a 2008 film, and if you haven't seen it and you don't know about what this movie is about, you should know at this point. It's a 2008 film. So I'm gonna do spoilers, but you can skip ahead. I don't know how long I'll be talking, but feel free to skip ahead if you don't want to. But I saw Marley and Me. It's a dog movie.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like almost everyone knows what happened in Marley and Me. I know about what happened in Marley and Me ever since I was, I don't know, maybe it's been like almost 7 years now that I know what Marley and Me is about. Even before I was into movies, I know what Marley and Me is about. It's a dog movie with the couple, Jennifer Aniston and Owen Wilson, and the dog dies at the end. I knew about this since forever. There's a reason I haven't watched it because I was like, oh man, I know the ending. It's not gonna be fun. It's gonna ruin everything. So what's the point of watching it? So I try to delay it off as long as possible to the point where hopefully one day I forget about it. But it just doesn't happen. Like I just know that what gonna happen at the end. So I went into the movie being like, I'll be fine. I know the dog's gonna die. It should be an okay time. I should be fine. By the end of it, I was weeping. I haven't cried that hard in a while. I've cried in movies, but there is crying in movies and there is crying in movies. Like crying in movies is like when I watch Logan, when I watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, when I watch Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I think I did that. But there's also crying in movies, which is Spider Man No Way Home, Endgame. And the closest thing to me crying in this one is probably, and Ariq, Teguh, and Calvin knows this, is when I watch the anime Plastic Memories.
Just like memory.
Oh
So,
yeah.
I was sobbing my eyes out watching Marley and Me at the end of it. Because again, I knew it's coming, but I don't know why it just hit me so hard when the dog died. The performance by the cast, Owen Wilson and Jennifer Aniston, is great, and the performance by the kids. I think the one that broke me is when the kids have to say goodbye to the dog, and that just broke me. Um, so yeah, it's a good film, and any film that sparked an emotion in me, I always consider good. So I gave it 4.5 stars.
Alright, 4.5 for Marley and Me. Now that you say it gets you going like that, now I don't want to watch it. I don't want to feel sad.
No, yeah, you haven't seen it, right? Arik haven't
Haven't
seen it.
seen it.
Only
I
Teguh have
haven't
seen
Yeah.
seen
it,
it.
right?
Yeah, yeah. Teguh's
Yeah.
seen it. Yeah, he's discussed a long time ago.
Yeah. It's been so long though since I've seen it, so I don't remember much.
Yeah. Did you cry when you watched it, Tagu?
I don't remember.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay.
Like I was
All right.
like it was like
I'll
what
go
2008?
to.
I probably watched it in 2008.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. I'll go to me next, I suppose. I watch this. Is it Korean? Yeah. Is it a Korean director? I'm not too sure. It's on Albert's watch list.
It's a
Yeah.
film.
Um. I watch Past Lives.
Uh,
Yeah. Um. Usually, this kind of movies is really not my type, I would say, because again, I don't really watch those romance stuff, right? But this one is an hour 40 minutes long. It's very slow paced. You kind of feel it a little bit, but for some reason, I'm very much invested in the story. Yeah, throughout the whole movie, the tone is very bittersweet. It's because of like um the two main character, I guess. Well, the girl, what's her name? Let me make sure. Nora and Haesung. I don't know how to say Korean names, alright, I'm sorry. they're like they are childhood lovers, something like that, and then Nora moves to the US and I know moves to Canada and then to New York. Um yeah, and then it's like the story is mostly about them trying to rekindle like their by relationship as in like friend relationship or something like that. But there is you can feel there's a bit of what do you say tension like tension between the two actors. Yeah, you know, I think there are a lot of those subtle performance, where you just moves, the way they look at each other and stuff like that. You can kind of feel like, oh, there's some love tension right here. Yeah, and overall the movie, it's like there's a lot of long wide shot moments, no talking, no dialogue whatsoever. But then but the the background music they use is very calming, I want to say, and then add with the cinematography, yeah, it's a calming movie, I would say. Yeah, I'll give this a 4.5 just because I'm weirdly invested in this, even though I'm usually not. Yeah, yeah, very much that, I guess, for past lives. I thought I was gonna cry or something like that because I heard it's pretty sad. Turns out it's just, I mean, it's sad, but it is bit more to
When was the
bittersweet.
when was the last time you cried in a movie? You cried for a movie?
Coda, probably. That one got
Ah,
me.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Code is good.
Coda got me. Yeah. All right. So yeah, there you go. Past lives now. Let's, I guess, move on to the.
Can't even point.
Calvin frozen for anyone?
Oh, Kelvin is frozen. I thought he was actually
Uh,
like struggling. Okay, never
Let's
mind.
figure it out. Let's go back. Let's go back to Teguh for the speed round. What you got to do?
Yeah,
um, let's start with the only other thing I have to say, I guess, is the Attack on Titan, I guess.
Attack on Titan. All right.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty good. I am very disappointed that I can't see the second part of the final movie yet because I'm excited for it and makes it doesn't make no sense, but it's like it's fun. I'm looking forward to it. Which I think it's coming out in September, like late September, so I don't have to wait too long. Um, all I want to say, and this is like without spoilers, but Eren, like the main character, I swear, all he does is brute force his way through everything. Yeah.
Okay.
4 out of 5.
Mm.
Nice.
Okay. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I did
I haven't
read
seen.
the manga, so
I've
I know
never
what's
read
gonna
or
happen.
seen anything from Attack on Titan.
I know.
I haven't
I know.
started either.
And you called yourself a weeb for a week.
Hey, hey,
Uh,
hey, hey! The only Attack on Titan thing I know about is that one video game you guys made me play on Attack on Titan.
That was a good
I
game.
want to
back
play
in
that
high
again
school.
now.
That
Back
was a
in high
good game.
school. Yeah.
That's
That
the
was
only thing
good.
I know.
Do you know if it's still alive, Kelvin?
It's still on. It's still on.
Okay,
I
okay.
2 years ago at least. It's still on.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, very much. Attack on
Ah,
Titan. I watched the anime until like the final season, like the first half of the final season, and then like I can't wait, so I just read the
Mhm.
manga afterwards. Yeah, I remember I was on a bus ride, like a
Mhm.
3 hour bus ride. That's when I read the whole thing.
Damn.
Yeah. All right. Let's continue the speed round, I guess. Ariq,
oh yeah.
you watch anything else?
Yeah. I watched Jurassic World. Yeah, I'm continuing the whole series by the way. Jurassic World 1 and 2.
Oh,
I gave up on 3. No, I'm not watching that. Not watching that. 1 and 2. Yeah, I mean 1 is good. Like it's basically like just kind of a. I guess you can say it's kind of a rip off of the first Jurassic Park, but otherwise It's more like a slightly less good version of it. 4 out of 5. Quite like it. Second one, it's kind of boring. And I don't know why they have like an Indonesian raptor or something. The Indoraptor they call it. Makes no sense.
Indonesian raptor.
Hey man, I know they never call it the Indominus raptor, so I'm just gonna call that's the Indonesian
They
raptor.
they
Anyway.
mentioned Indonesia in that movie though, because I remember it's like
All right, yeah, no, one of the
Stegosaurus sold for the guy to the guy in
yeah, yeah,
Indonesia or something like that. Yeah.
a guy from Indonesia bought a Stegosaurus at an auction for $10 million, man. Most people here live under $1 a day, and this guy's just like, yes, I'm gonna buy a Stegosaurus. What a corrupter, bro. I hope he gets caught anyway. But anyway, like, anyway, yeah, no, the film's kind of like boring. Again, it's kind of like they're trying to copy what do you call it? Second Jurassic Park, and I hate the way they did the name drop. Now we're living in a Jurassic World. Like that is stupid.
Oh,
That's
oh
stupid.
no.
It's a stupid name drop. Yeah.
No.
And I should mention I did actually watch halfway to Jurassic World 3, and then when they mentioned about look at this big bug, I'm like, I don't give a shit. No.
Yeah, I don't know
Like,
why
no,
they went
I
with the
don't.
locust.
Yeah, they're like,
storyline.
look,
It's such
bug.
dumb-
It's called Jurassic. It's dinosaurs. Why bug? I don't care. No. It's just like that's why I just like no. I never finished it. I watched Akira instead. So yeah, there you go. Oh
Better,
yeah,
better.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Was- Honestly, they're equally confusing, but at least Akira is better.
Mhm.
Bug. No.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
How about Albert? Yeah.
Yeah, so the other stuff that I watch No Hard Feelings, The Gen Law, and what's the guy's name? Jennifer Lawrence and Andrew Bart Feldman, R-rated romantic comedy. Good, funny. Um, Long Island Iced Tea is not as bad as the guy spits it out as. So there you go. I gave it 3.5 stars. And Lethal Weapon, the 1987 movie, Mel Gibson and Danny Glover. I want to try to finish the series. Started out with the first one. Didn't really know what's it about, but it's pretty good. I like the first one. I gave it 4 stars. And Mel Gibson does this thing where he is really good at acting with just his eyes. And you see this in Braveheart. You see this in if you've seen the Mad Max, and I believe Teguh have seen is it the Patriot or Patriots Day? I think the
Yeah.
Patriot that isn't.
Oh, Mel Gibson. Yeah.
And also Science, I guess. Yeah, he's really good with acting with his eyes. Like literally, there's a scene where he's suicidal, and it's like it looks like this is crazy. He's about to put a bullet in his face, in his mouth, and it's just all in these eyes, dude. Like I don't know how he just conveys it so well. Like he masters it. So yeah, 4 out of 5 stars. So yeah, that's all.
I kind of want to watch The Patriot again now.
Calvin's on mute.
Yeah, I'll go to me on the speed round next. I watched that movie that everyone forgot about, Elemental, finally.
I haven't seen it. So.
Yeah,
How is
I
it?
want to say I forgot about it, even though I picked it pretty high actually on the draft as well. It's decent. All right, it's not that bad. I think. Um, I think what I like is just the city in itself. It looks the city looks cool. It's like Zootopia, when you see how the city works and everything, how it's divided and stuff. I thought it's pretty cool. And yeah, the love story, I think between Wade and Amber, it kind of works, I think. Yeah, not really a fan of like the fake death thing that at one point they did, which is like, I mean, it's a Pixar movie. We kind of know it's fake anyway. So yeah. So yeah, that's Elemental. I mean, it's still pretty good. So I give it 3.5, and then I rewatch Evil Dead Rise. Yeah, again, still as good.
Again?
I still enjoy it a lot. Yeah, pretty much that I guess for my speed rounds. All right, so yeah, that's weekly watchies. So Albert, let's get into the draft.
All right. So, again, if you missed the beginning of the show, we are doing a Breakfast Club team draft because schools in America are starting out. So, basically, if you've seen the Breakfast Club or if you have not seen Breakfast Club, basically what this is about is there's 5 in a movie. There is 5 kids. For our draft, it can be anything, but 5 characters basically that sort of represent each of the typical stereotypical like high school cliques. We got the jock, we got the brain, we got the beauty, we got the recluse, and we got the rebel. That was represented by Emilio Estevez, Anthony Michael Hall, Ellie Sheedy, Molly Ringwald, and Judd Nelson in the original Breakfast Club. So what our goal here is, we're gonna draft different characters from different movies, and we should basically fill in those cliques category, those group categorization. So it's going to be me, Ariq, and Teguh doing the draft. Kelvin, because he's under the weather, he is going to be the judge. So if we draft a certain character that doesn't fit a particular clique, a particular categorization, Kelvin is allowed to be like, no, you should draft something else and everything. And it's also at the end of the day, Kelvin will sort of give a decision, I guess, of which one he thinks is the most interesting or the best draft. So I believe that should be everything, unless I'm missing something in terms of what the draft role is.
All right, and you can't pick the characters from the same franchise thing
Yes.
for yourself. Yeah,
For yourself.
as
Yeah.
in like if Ariq
'Cause-
picks Iron Man, then Ariq cannot pick like the Hulk or something like
yeah.
that. Yeah,
But
I just
Albert
only
can
for
pick the
Ariq.
Hulk.
Everyone else
Yeah.
can still. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the goal is to
Alright.
try to, like Breakfast Club, how at the end of it they become like quote unquote friends. They sort of have a understanding of each other. Uh, if if a character has meet each other in the movies, we can, it's like easier in a way to argue that. So we want to put like different characters that have never interacted. So it's like more interesting for our argument, basically.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into it. I guess Albert. Let's set up the order.
All right. So let me,
Randomizer time.
as usual, we're using the old faithful random.org /list /. So I'm gonna put
Woo!
all of our three names here. Screen sharing for the audio listeners. So me, Ariq, and Teguh. And how many times are we randomizing?
3 times as usual.
Yeah, 3 for
You
3.
always do 3 times, man.
All right, so three. I don't know. Sometimes we want to change it up. So that's the first one. This is the second one. This is the third one.
What? Did it
Yep,
change?
you've randomized it 3 times. So there you
Okay.
go.
it
there
it
you
didn't
go,
look
it
like it
changed.
changed.
Second and third randomizing didn't change.
Yeah,
So
but
the,
So
or,
the
the
order-
it
order,
counted, yeah.
The order we got, the first pick will be Ariq, and then second pick Albert, and final pick would be Teguh. Yeah, and we're doing it in the wait, what format are we doing this
I
in?
guess this is
Ladder.
called the ladder. Yeah, we'll just call it the ladder. I don't know
Yeah,
what officially
ladder
called.
format. Yeah. Anyway, that's the order. So let's get into it, I suppose. Yeah. So for the first round, Ariq, who you got?
To be honest, I'm only picking this one because honestly, I've been trying to find a person this whole time since we started. I'm like,
Wait, question.
Yes.
Are we real quick? What
What?
category is this?
This is the
Jock.
jock.
The
The
jock.
jock, right?
is
This is the
first,
jock. Round 1 is jock, guys.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
I was I
didn't
was
mention
literally
that.
opening I was opening tabs just to find like a jock like character, and I'm like, I don't know. I was so confused for the whole time, so I'm gonna just pick the easy way out here. I'm gonna pick Ken from the Barbie film that just came out.
Okay.
The easy way out. And to be honest, he's like a typical, he's very typical jock. Like he's really dumb, and he's like, yeah, I do beach, and but to be honest, he's
I do
also,
beach.
but you're missing context for the movie too.
I know I
Okay.
am,
I'm
but
gonna
like,
beat
damn.
you off.
He's gonna beat you off. Yeah, but like but at the same time, he's quite talent. I mean, I know jocks are usually like sporty, right? Well, technically, he's like he's pretty athletic. He's fit. Have you seen him fight? He literally just like that, and people get blasted away. So there's athleticism in him. He can dance, obviously, and he's very good at singing. So yeah, it's really cool. So I'm gonna pick Ken. So I just realized, I'm actually wearing like a similar thing. He wore just like this black shirt, and he's like, "I'm
Yeah.
just Ken," and but yeah,
I'm
I'll
Ken
pick with Ken.
Kenough.
I'm Kenough. Right, I'm picking
Uh,
Ken. Like I said,
That
I
that
don't know. I don't know who else to pick. I'm really confused.
that was not a pick that I had that didn't even cross my mind of picking a Ken, because I'm thinking of a Ken. I'm thinking of beauty instantly.
Hmm.
Well, are you vetoing this pick, Calvin? Are you saying that he's not a
Kind of.
jock?
In my opinion, I think he fits both.
I think he fits both. Yeah, in a sense. Yeah,
In a sense,
I
he
think he
fits
can fit
both.
both. Yeah, I'll let this go. Yeah. All right. So
Wait, wait.
Ariq pick Ken. You guys
So
have any
are
thoughts on this?
you specifically are picking Ryan Gosling's Ken, right? Or is it a
Yes,
different Ken?
Ryan
Right.
Gosling's Ken. Yes, from the Barbie movie 2023.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, there's specific.
All right.
Yeah. All right. You guys have any thoughts on this?
Um,
Did it cross your minds? No,
I did
or
not. I did not thought of this, but yeah, I guess it makes sense that yeah, he's a jock. You could argue he's for the beauty as well. But yeah, yeah, it works out. I think this is a solid pick. You cannot really. I don't think you can tear down Ken too much. But I'm interested to see what other characters you're gonna put around him. I think that's more interesting than. I think what's more interesting is your next pick, honestly. So yeah.
Yeah. Because remember, they gotta have chemistry by the end of this. You know.
oh yeah, they will.
Yeah, they will. They will. All right. Let's move on to the next pick. Albert, who is your jock pick?
Oh, okay. This is see, this is so tough. The first pick, honestly, is the toughest because this first pick will set the tone for everyone else's that I'm gonna pick. So if I mess up my first pick, then all the other picks are gonna be messed up. So I can probably I have a draft board here on my other monitor, so I can just pick something that will be civil enough where it could be the others and still interesting for a jock, or I could go out there and make it like kind of crazy. Um, so it's tough. I'm between two right now. I'm between it's very different. I'm between Rocky Balboa, the boxer. He's a jock. Or I'm going with Troy Bolton from High School Musical series.
Oh,
No, they're
Two
very
very
different.
two very different characters. And I think I'm just you know what? I'm gonna go I'm gonna go with Rocky Balboa because he got the wisdom. Obviously, you can argue with an older Rocky Balboa, or if you wanna put a younger Rocky Balboa. I don't care what you put in the situation. Older Rocky, he's wiser. He can give that insight. Younger Rocky, he's still very kind-hearted. He's not as wise, but he's very kind-hearted, and I feel like in a Breakfast Club setting, he will open up and he will understand from multiple perspective. So yeah,
all right.
that's all.
Uh,
I haven't watched Rocky.
oh no.
I've never watched Rocky before. Actually, I've only watched Creed, so I can't say much about this character.
That's fair. I also have Adonis Creed in my short list. So
Oh, really? Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Mm.
I did not expect Albert to go this route because I think before the show, Albert said he's gonna pick something that's around the same age range, and I thought by that he meant in the 20s.
Yeah, teens, 20s.
maybe I made a Maybe I made a
Yeah.
mistake. Maybe I made a mistake.
Maybe he wanted to pick Troy at first, but then he's like, you know what? Maybe Rocky. Actually, you know what? Troy was at the back of my head, but I thought it was like, too obvious of a pick, too basic. I was like, maybe not. Maybe I'll think
Yeah.
of someone else. If I can't think someone better than Troy, I'll pick Troy.
And maybe Troy
Okay.
fits the other. Maybe Troy fits the rebel. He wants to do musical and basketball at the same time. That's never been heard of.
Wow, what rebellious!
Rebellious.
Wow,
Exactly.
he has
What a
two.
rebel.
Wow, he has two hobbies. What a rebel!
Hey,
Unfathomable.
that is the plot of the first movie. Everyone was flipping their minds out, like, "Oh my god, you cannot do musical and basketball at the same time." This is a rebellious act, man.
Yeah,
I don't know
whilst
what to tell you.
everybody does musical in the film because it's a musical film.
That's how they play basketball. They sing.
Yeah, like get your head in the game. Like
Get
is that like the whole like the get your head in the game? Like okay, but you guys are doing musical right now. Oh, whatever.
All right. All right. Tuki, you got any thoughts on this?
No,
No.
not
No. All right.
particularly.
All right. I mean, Troy is not snubbed yet. There's still Teguh might pick Troy, right? Chat?
You want to pick Troy?
Right, right.
I
Yeah.
think Troy is actually a good choice, though. I'm not saying Albert regrets his decision. I'm just saying
Damn, I regret this
Troy is
decision.
solid. I just wanted
Here's
someone else.
Here's the thing. Uh, could Roy be in Beauty? I mean, he looks really handsome.
You can
Well,
argue.
he's
Zac
quite a
Efron.
he's quite a pretty boy at the time, you know.
Zac
Mhm.
Efron's a pretty boy.
At the
Mhm.
time, now he's more to like jocked.
All right, yeah. Now let's move on to the next one here. Teguh. Final pick of round one. Who are you picking for the jock?
Crap, I don't.
There's literally one on the table that's really good.
I
Yeah,
know.
Teguh.
There's one on the table that's really good. That's the problem.
Really? I don't even know what this thing. What?
No,
We just
Albert,
talked about it, Albert.
Albert, I was like 2 seconds.
Oh.
Go on.
No, or do I want to go off on my own? And
You want to
just-
go your own way? I want to go
just
my
go.
own way.
You know what? Yeah, screw it. You know, I'm not here to win. I'm here to cause chaos. David Hasselhoff
As who and where?
as David Hasselhoff in the SpongeBob.
Oh, in
movie.
SpongeBob. Oh.
Oh my god.
My God. All right.
Oh, that's why I asked
David
it if it
Hasselhoff.
was allowed, if the actors themselves could be in it. You know, with the what's his name?
I mean,
forgot.
he's playing a character in that.
Yeah, he's playing a character.
Just so
The
happens
characters
to-
themselves.
yeah.
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, it's allowed, right? Yeah. Well,
Wow.
I'm
All
allowed.
right.
Huh?
David
I am
Hasselhoff. That's a good one.
Speechless.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
I mean, he's
Dude,
got a
Oh, no,
proven
that's-
track
Troy
record.
is not.
You know.
Oh, yes.
Hey. What do?
No, that's fine. But David Hasselhoff, yeah.
Yeah. And like here. Thing was right. What do jocks like? Right? They like to be seen doing sports. Apparently, David Hasselhoff has the world record for the most views or some shit like that.
The most what?
You could just say in the film he swam like a speedboat. Yeah, that's pretty.
Oh, that too. But like,
That's pretty sick.
yeah. Tell me another jock that can swim like a speedboat and like launch.
And launch
a
SpongeBob
sponge.
and Patrick on the specs, just like.
Ariq, those are your goals now.
I
Those are
wish.
your workout
I
goals.
would. I'll put SpongeBob and Patrick here just. Yeah.
He has set a Guinness World Record as the most watched man on TV. There you go.
Okay, that's
for,
pretty-
for Baywatch?
I don't know. I
Just in
guess.
general, I think.
He just has the world record. Yeah.
insanity. Yeah,
Night,
just
Night
insane.
Rider, Baywatch, yeah.
I don't know why. I feel like we just
I-
lost bad Bert. Hasselhoff.
You know,
Such an
I-
out of nowhere pick. That actually
This is-
kind of makes sense. That's
This
not
is
like-
not-
Yeah.
This is not part of the requirement, but in my brain, I'm just like, this is Breakfast Club, right? What would they be doing to get themselves in detention? Like, okay, Rocky Balboa probably put up a fight. Ken is probably being
He stole books. He stole books at the
He
library. in the
stole
film.
books. David Hasselhoff. What did he do?
He swam too fast. He swam too fast. He swam too
Like,
fast
damn,
into the pool.
detention.
Suspected cheating in like the swimming competition. You know.
Yeah. It's okay. This part is not really necessary, but that was fun discussion. You know, how
Yeah,
how
yeah,
did they get into detention? Yeah.
Only Hasselhoff himself knows.
I like that. Yeah, no, Teguh wins this round. I don't mind. Hasselhoff is great.
Yeah.
Judge,
I'll
what
be
do you
honest,
think?
I don't even know how I came up with Hasselhoff.
Yeah, Judge, allow it. Yes, of course you will.
Calvin's muted again.
I think it's your mic.
Yeah.
Whoops. I mean, I have to mute because I'm coughing just now.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the end of round one. Very interesting picks. Ariq for the first pick went with Ken, the Ryan Gosling one,
Just
and
enough.
Albert went with Rocky Balboa, and Teguh with David Hasselhoff out of nowhere pick.
I like that.
All right, now let's wait. Who's going next again?
I am going next.
Albert's going next.
You're going next. Yeah. Okay. All right, Albert. For round two, you're picking for the brain. Who are you going with?
Yes, so the brain, aka Anthony Michael Hall's character in the Breakfast Club. So these are characters which are like smart and only seen mainly as smart in a way, and overlooking other stuff. So I have a pick in my draft board that I think I'm gonna stuck with. I got several interesting ones here, uh, but I'm just gonna go and pick a popular smart character from a beloved franchise. I'm gonna go with Hermione Granger from the Harry Potter series. She is
Mhm.
known for her brains, even though she's in Gryffindor. People say she should have been in Ravenclaw, but she's known for her brain. She's really smart. She always help out all the Harry Potter members from tough situation because she knows the right spells to do it. She's book smart. She likes being on classes and everything. Literally, in I think in the second film where the class is canceled, the finals are canceled because the Chamber of Secrets are open and there's like people are like dying all over the place. Class is
Because
canceled.
somebody put his name in the goblet of fire.
That's
No,
no,
that's something else.
That's the wrong. That's the wrong film.
That's something. That's another film for another
That's
day.
the wrong film. But literally at the end of Chamber of Secrets, it's like, all the finals are canceled, Dumbledore like that, and everyone's like, yeah, and then Hermione's like, oh no, what? So she's like upset. So she's clearly the brains. So I'm picking her, and yeah, she's awesome.
Okay. Any guys have any thoughts on this?
I mean, no, it's a logical. What do you call it? It's a logical pick. It's just that after Teguh picked Hasselhoff, I just can't think logically anymore. I don't want to. I don't want to now. I want to pick someone weird. But yeah, no, it's a very good logical pick. Yeah, I've watched Harry Potter. She's super geeky. Turned into a cat girl.
That is on Chamber of
A little
Secrets.
bit. Yeah, that's a Chamber series.
Okay. Okay. Teguh, you got thoughts on this? On Hermione?
No, not particularly.
Not really. All right. Okay, let's move on to the next one. We have Teguh, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teguh, who do you got?
Which one do I go with?
Oh,
Have choices? Wow. I can't find.
I came up with at least two for every category. Okay, who would pair better with Hasselhoff?
I don't know, man.
There is a there's a weakness in your.
Oh,
choice.
and this is just like both of these choices are what I said are like technically their most famous thing are TV shows, but they had movies, so I'm taking them from the movies. So there's how do I pick? You know what? Jimmy Neutron.
See, this is what I mean. Look who's winning. Just know not to check random
Oh
message.
my god.
Jimmy
Oh.
Neutron.
Hey,
Wow.
I see the pattern here. You're doing a Nickelodeon cinematic universe.
Actually, yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, I didn't
right.
think of that, but
Yeah. Hang on. I just
yeah,
realized.
NCU. Let's go.
Oh man.
I don't know.
Jimmy Neutron.
He
Wow.
got big brain.
He got a big head.
Need I see more?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, interesting.
Actually, I watched the Jimmy Neutron movies way back then. It was fun.
Isn't there a green alien? That's all I remember. It's like invasion with a green alien, egg-looking creatures. That's all I remember. I don't remember the movie that much, but I watched the show.
I think I
Mhm.
feel like all of us watched the show at one point. Yeah. Okay, so next one, I guess. Ariq, for your final pick in round 2.
Final pick.
Who do you got?
What's the point? I lost the Teguh. He already picks the weirdest people. I can't even find anyone remotely weird. Or at least I can, but like I haven't watched the film, so I can't, I can't exactly gauge their characteristics. Oh yeah, it's a cheap shot. I'll take it. I think the guy's already in the thumbnail for brains. What up?
Okay.
What I pick Dr. Emmett Brown. I was thinking about such a weird divergence from Ken. Actually, no, that's kind of the whole point. Because like the whole point of Breakfast Club, right? I haven't watched the film, but like the people, like the characters are like so different from
Yeah.
one another, right? So like
Mhm.
Dr. Emmett Brown and Ken is extremely different from one another. But I have a feeling they get along very well because one is chaotically stupid and the other is just chaotically. I'm like, no one. Yeah, definitely. I bet Ken tried helping Dr. Emmett Brown build a time machine and somehow they got both in trouble or something. Or or
Uh,
maybe like Ken was doing sporty Ken stuff and then he accidentally, did stuff and ruined Dr. Emmett Brown's like time machine stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to find like correlation because again, in the end of the day, we have to like somehow conclude how the characters fit in. So I'm like, you know what?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Dr. Emmett Brown. Yeah, they're both chaotic. So yeah, he's the weird chaotic smart guy. I like that. So yeah, I'll pick him. What is his famous thing? He said like 18 gigawatts or something.
We gotta go 88 miles an hour,
uh,
100 something gigawatts.
100 something gigawatts. Ken, we need to go back to Barbie Land. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But yeah,
1.21 gigawatts. There you go.
1.21 gigawatts. But yeah, that's my book.
Yeah.
They're Emmett Brown.
Damn. Uh, Kelvin, what's your thoughts after two
No,
rounds so far?
All right. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. This tough. I'm trying to think how they would work together. But it's all insanity right now. No, I'm surprised none of you guys went with Doofenshmirtz.
But
Oh,
He has
Ah,
a
yeah, I
film.
guess
for
there was
Phineas and Ferb?
there was movies. Yeah,
I
guess
forgot there
was
was a film for Phineas and Ferb. Kel, there you go. That's my reasoning.
That's
There you
fair.
go.
I
Yeah.
did not think of that. Yeah, I mean, both of you went with like literal geniuses, like scientists, and I went with a book smart character.
That's why I said you were very logical with your, pick, and
It's
it
a
would
safe
work.
pick. Yeah.
It's a safe pick and it's a very
It's
logical pick. But I like the
Yeah.
goose
And
illogical and it's rubbing off on me.
join the illogical club, Ariq. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Talking about logic, my honorable mention would have been Spock, but I feel like Spock would not connect with anyone at all because I literally have no emotions. It's just pure logic and everything. So
Fair.
I mean,
yeah.
I threw connection out the window. So
Can you imagine? Can
Connection
you
up.
imagine? Can you imagine Spock and Rocky trying to interact? Oh my god!
Just like hello, and Rocky's just like he's just like talking.
Yeah. All right.
all right, yeah, that's the end of round two. For the first pick, Albert went with Hermione. What's her last name? Granger.
Granger.
Granger. Yeah,
Granger.
Hermione
Granger.
Granger. Granger, yeah. And then Teguh went with Jimmy Neutron. And lastly, Arik goes with Dr. Emmett Brown from Back to the Future. All right. So yeah, that's the end of round two. Now let's go to the third round, which is the beauty round. Ooh. And Teguh got the
Ooh.
first pick this time.
ah crap.
Yeah.
Your diamond's fine. I need to search the
Who do you got? Who is the prettiest of them all?
mirror
The fairest of them. Mirror.
I have like 3 options here. I don't know.
That's good then.
Well, I can't pick.
Again, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, then I have a 4th pick.
No, but the beholder is Kelvin because he's the judge. Pick wisely.
Oh no, Kelvin's the judge. I have to pick wisely.
Pick wisely.
Oh, but the movie was so shit.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's okay if the movie is shit, as long as the character.
Doesn't matter. As long as they're beautiful, Teguh.
Okay, we're not even judging the films. Yeah, can't take them from anything.
No, like right now, I'm torn if I should go for the animated route or not.
Okay.
Oh.
We're allowed animated.
Oh, I
characters,
know
right?
who you're going with. If
Wait,
you're
do
talking
you?
animated, I feel like I know where Teguh is going with this.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm blank. I'm blank.
I don't know, cause it's not a typical me pick. That's the thing.
Oh,
It's just like I
really?
think lots of
Okay, maybe I don't
I
know.
think I don't know.
Okay,
I
so who
have
are
no
you
idea where
going
this is. I have
with?
no idea where this is going with. Yeah.
I don't know where this is going. I think only Kelvin has a
Yeah, I know, right? Teguh, just pick something, man.
idea. Just pick.
Just deciding.
Okay,
Just
Kelvin,
deciding.
Kelvin, where do you think this is going? If what you say is in one of my options, one of my three options, I'll go with that pick.
Okay, what is
Okay, sure,
the judge? What is the
sure.
judge guessing?
What is this?
I'm judging the beauty stand. I'm the beauty standard.
Okay, so what do you think the was gonna
Oh.
pick then?
Yeah, what is it, Kelvin?
I thought Teguh was gonna pick the girl from what's that movie? Road to El Dorado?
Oh,
Shell?
Shell? Is that her name?
Oh no, I
Yeah.
was not. I didn't even think of that.
Oh God!
Really? What?
Gosh!
I thought animated Teguh was gonna go with that. That's why I was like, it's not
You know
something
what?
I would go
Since
for.
we're talking about animated so much, I'll just go with it. I'm just gonna pick Jessica Rabbit.
Okay, that is
Okay,
she's beauty.
okay.
She's very beauty.
Okay, that's actually a very
Very
reasonable pick.
logical. What's going on?
This
What's
is
going
my
on?
most logical pick so far.
But to be fair, how do you go weird with a? How do you go illogical with beauty?
You
Ursula.
know, RDJ and Tropic Thunder.
Or
As we
Calvin would
just
just say it right. No. Oh, it's Calvin. Calvin can accept it. Actually, I don't know.
I'm a fair judge.
He's the first. He's like, I'll allow it. RDJ.
All right. Yeah. This is the Goose most logical pick so far. The Goose playing it safe for once. Wow.
Yeah, from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Nice. I haven't seen this film in forever. I gotta rewatch it.
I haven't seen this film. Period. So I have no idea what the character's
I
like. I just
actually
know.
haven't seen it either.
That's
Yeah.
okay. I mean, you can still pick it even if I haven't choose.
It's a good crime mystery family film. And the villain is Christopher Lloyd, Doc Brown. Not as Doc
Who is
Brown,
he now?
but as Christopher
Wow.
Lloyd playing the villain in the movie.
All right. So yeah, that's the Goose pick for the first for round 3. Now let's move on to who's next? Abik? Yeah, Abik.
Is it? Is it me? Okay. Um.
Yeah.
Right. Technically, we don't actually have to conform to gender societal norms for beauty has to be a girl. Technically, you can pick a guy, but honestly, I
Yeah,
don't want.
we can.
Yeah, you can.
I don't know, but I already picked 2 guys, so I'm picking. Let me just. Oh wait, I didn't open a tab for this. Right, never mind. I think I'll just go the. I think this is a more logical and it kind of like easy and safe choice. I'll pick Rapunzel from Tangled. Yes.
Good pick, Abik. Good
Wow.
I'm not
pick.
doing.
I'm
Look, I
definitely
should have said I'm
Pandering.
not doing this. I'm not.
Pandering.
No, you didn't let me cook. I'm not pandering to Kelvin. Actually, I looked at all the Disney princesses and I'm like, okay, you know what? Yeah, they're fun and all, and they're like pretty cool. But like, I don't see them make any sense as much in this kind of setting. Like, say Mulan in this kind of setting, I don't see it as like it didn't make as much sense to me. 'Cause she's like this brave girl and all that. I don't think that's the beauty I was looking for. But like I choose Tangled from Rapunzel because like I guess what I remembered from last time I watched the film was quite some time ago. It was with you and was with Albert and Kelvin, by the way. Um no, she's yes, she's very beautiful, yes. She's quite talented when she sings. She can fight with a frying pan. I forgot what was the whole description for beauty was. Hang on.
Fight
I'll be
the frying
again.
pan. I forgot about that.
But yeah, no, I think she fits in all the roles. Can I just? I'm trying to look up the list. Where did Albert Beauty, known for its looks, maybe smart or athletic. She's, no, she has a nice person. No, she has a very like kind-hearted, like quite like nice, brave personality. Yeah. Yeah, she's quite athletic. Yeah, she's more than just the looks, but she has the looks. You know what I mean? So you know what? I thought that was a pretty logical pick. So I picked her instead.
Good pick. Good pick. Yeah. All right. Uh, you guys have any thoughts on this? Albert, do you think this will be Rick? No.
No, I think this is. I think this is a smart pick. I'm more
Mhm.
conflicted on
Once I get to my pick, I'm more conflicted now more than ever what to do. But I think this is a solid pick. Yeah, no arguments there.
Definitely a solid
Alright.
pick.
And maybe
Alright.
pandering, but yeah, whatever.
Hey, I actually
Pender.
I thought it was good. I like the character.
Definitely Ariq. Wink.
Wink. Legitimate. Wait, can
Alright,
she keep the
let's move.
Never mind. You know what? That's for another time. I was gonna say about the chameleon. Can he be tagged along too? Can she be
Sure.
sent to detention because she sneaked a chameleon to class? You know what? That's the canon. I don't care.
Um,
Um,
Alright, on to the final pick of round 3.
oh god, now I'm conflicted. Should I go unhinged to match the energy?
Do it,
I want
Albert.
some unhinged.
See, okay,
I-
the thing is, I have an unhinged character that, well, it's not really unhinged, but I have a character that could be interesting to put this dynamic. But this character also fits on the other future rounds. So do I want to
Okay.
use it here or save him for the future rounds? So I'm like reshuffling all my draft board right now at the moment because y'all went very solid with those two picks. So I'm
Yeah.
like debate. I'm
Good
like
job, Ariq. We
debating.
threw a wrench in Albert's plans.
Yeah, this is really tough. I'm like a coach with a playbook right now, trying to see which lineup works best right now. Reshuffling the rotations. Um, uh, I'm gonna keep talking to stall for more time while I try to figure out what works best here. This is tough. You know what?
Alright.
Screw it.
So
Screw
far,
it.
this has been.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
No, you
No,
speak
no, no,
while I
you go
think.
ahead. What is it?
No, I got nothing.
Okay. So far,
You got nothing.
so far, this has been the the most logical round. Let's see if Albert will keep that energy, or is he gonna match the previous 2 rounds? Because he doesn't have a out there pick yet. Yeah. So Albert, who do you got for beauty?
Okay.
Albert.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with this. Hopefully I don't regret it, and hopefully none of you steal my person for the future round. For the beauty, I'm gonna redeem myself by picking a High School Musical character, but not Troy Bolton. I'm gonna go with Sharpay Evans, Ashley Tisdale.
Ooh. You know what?
From High School Musical.
The,
She's a diva. She's popular, um, and I can see her doing unhinged stuff because of her what is it called? Like, she feels entitled for everything. So yeah, she's definitely a definition of beauty as well. She's the most popular girl in school, particularly come High School Musical 3. So yeah, Sharpay Evans. There you go.
I'm looking up how to write her name. I've never seen this.
SHARPAY.
Uh, sh-
Sharpay.
Someone write it. Someone else write it down. Someone else write it down.
there you go. Sharpay Evans.
Sharpay Evans. She related to Chris Evans? Probably not.
Probably not. She's related to Ryan Evans. Her
Oh, right.
twin.
I forgot she has a brother in there.
Twin, yeah. So, what do you guys think of this?
All right.
Like,
I actually wanted to pick her at first, but then I was like, I want to keep my options open. And then I just thought of Rapunzel. Because when I thought of beauty, I just thought of Disney princesses, right? And I just
mhm.
picked the one that seemed to make the most sense in my draft. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Okay. Uh, yeah. So that's round 3, the most sane round so far.
Oh, sane.
Yeah. Yeah. Teguh went with for the first pick. Teguh went with Jessica Rabbit, and then Ariq. No, wait. Ariq, yeah, went with Rapunzel. Very good pick, Ariq. Albert went with Sharpay Evans. Yeah. So that's round 3. Alright, so now moving on, I guess, to round 4. It's Avic, right? Is it Ariq?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, back to
Is
Arik
it
for
Okay, yeah,
the
yeah.
for
Round
the
four
first
is the
clue.
recluse.
Is
Yeah,
it
the
like
weirdo.
introverts, introverts?
Sort of like the introverts, the weirdo, the one that's on its own.
Yeah. Oh god, now this one's actually quite difficult because I don't know who to. I don't know like what characters are usually like the like introverted types, anyways. Literally looking through a list and I'm like, okay, some of them are from TV series. I don't know, so we can't pick
Yeah.
them. A lot of them I don't even know who they are. Oh god, wait, this is difficult. I need time to cook. Oh my god, High School Musical. Who's an introvert in High School Musical? No, I don't know
um,
anyone of these.
Are we just gonna pick a lot of high school musical characters then?
well, this
I
it's only been one. I only make sure.
I
And
mean, we
while,
talked
while
about we talked about Troy Bolton and stuff, you know.
here,
I don't
while
know who
while
else is
Arik
there.
while Arik is thinking, I'm gonna say some of
yeah.
my honorable mentions for beauty because it I don't think they qualify for the other categories, so you all cannot steal it. But I had Katie Heron from Mean Girls, which is in the thumbnail. I have Cher Horowitz from
Mm.
Clueless. I put both of the lead from Grease, Danny Zuko and Sandy Olsen. I have Elle Woods from Legally Blonde. And the last member of the board, I'm not gonna say because I think I'm gonna pick it for the recluse. So
Mm.
it's a
Okay.
beauty
Okay.
and a recluse.
Wait, hang
There you
on.
go.
Yeah,
Hopefully you
recluse,
don't
right?
think about it.
No. Every time, no, not gonna lie. I write introvert like characters,
No,
and it keeps coming out Walter White, but you can't pick him.
he's
I
not.
really want.
He's not
I
from a
really want.
movie.
It's not a movie. Yeah, you can't pick him.
um,
He's so good.
a different Walter Mitty is a recluse.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, but I don't know. He's too much of a loser. People
Oh
from
shit! Damn.
people from. No.
All
Wait,
right.
wait. Hang on. I'm getting somewhere.
All
Can
right.
pick him.
I feel like the recluse is the one that I'm most like looking forward to because it's gonna be some weird picks.
I cannot wait. Who's this person? God damn it. Sorry, I need to Google. Who's this person?
Yeah, this is.
Not him.
I I literally when I did my research for this, I just like looked up introverted movie characters, and it start me down one rabbit hole, and then eventually I brainstorm myself. I'm like, oh, there is a lot that I know that I can go with. So yeah, this one is probably my favorite one to do the research on.
Wait, what's that guy's name?
Do you need help pulling
Wait.
a name?
Knives Out. What's your name again?
Knives
Right,
Out.
yeah.
Which one in Knives Out?
Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, that. No,
No, he's talking
Knives Out
about
what
it's
is
a
he on
mystery
Knives?
film. Yeah,
Scott
He's talking
Pilgrim.
about
anyway.
he's talking about Benoit Blanc, Detective Benoit Blanc from Knives Out.
He's not recluse though. He's not very. Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, you know what? I give up. I'm gonna pick. Well, Benoit is close. It's the same actor.
Huh?
Who is he picking?
You just say your pick, man.
Daniel Craig.
Yeah, I'm picking James Bond. I give up. He's the only guy I can think of as like
Okay.
a recluse introvert because, like, he's a spy, he's a hitman. He has to do things all by himself. How does he fit in a school? I don't know. Maybe he got caught. he got caught trying to. He got caught
Does
trying
so-
to, like,
I'm
Calvin
sorry,
allow
Eric.
this? Does Calvin allow this?
does not count.
I'm sorry, Ariq. I'm gonna veto this pick because I
No,
don't.
I
Because I
don't.
think that's just a spy thing.
It's just
To
a spy
be,
thing. You know what? I don't mind you vetoing it because, like I
yeah.
said, I don't mind. I don't really know.
I
But
don't think
wait,
it's.
how
I
about
don't think it's recluse.
nah? Wait, how about Benoit Blanc? Though? Is he an introvert, recluse guy?
He
I mean,
keeps to himself in a way.
He's more to like smart though. He's more to like smart.
Yeah.
I don't think. I don't think I'm gonna
Nah.
allow Benoit Blanc either.
Benoit Blanc
I
either.
think
Yeah,
he's.
nah.
I think he's more of
Uh,
a
I
brain,
agree.
right?
More brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's more brain. I don't know who this guy is.
Do
This
you
is
you
from
want
Big Hero
do
6. No,
you
no.
want to you want to defer your pick and I go? You need- That's
Hell
not
no.
that's never been done before, but yeah.
No, no,
Yeah.
no.
When we do
It's a
make up
smart.
rules on
No, not
the
smart.
go.
Sorry, not smart. Sorry, introvert. Introvert characters. No, this is smart.
I mean,
No.
sometimes you can be smart and an
Hey.
introvert. You know,
It's-
that's a lot of people.
oh,
Yeah.
not that guy. Not that guy. Who's this?
Um,
No, that's no. Oh,
he got something. He's cooking. He's
wait,
cooking for
wait, yeah, wait. No, this guy is an introvert. He literally like did stuff all by himself. I mean, mostly. Yeah. Okay. Forrest Gump.
Oh, all right.
Introvert.
I'll allow
yeah,
that.
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I'll allow that. He's a weirdo. He's a weirdo. I'll allow
He
that.
is a weirdo. Yeah, I forgot. Recluse is not just introverted. It's weird, right? He's,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, he thinks differently. He thinks outside the box. The guy is a strange fellow, but he's a very entertaining strange fellow. I think in the whole group, he's gonna be like the least. Nobody has beef with him, in my opinion, because I think he's just like, you know, he's chill like that. I don't think
He's
people.
chill like
I,
that.
actually, I don't know what is the recluse like in the actual film of.
She Ellie Sheedy basically plays like sort of the emo, not sort of emo, but sort of like she's to herself. She's very weird. She doesn't really know how to interact with other people. So yeah.
Okay, okay. Oh wait, no, that makes sense. Yeah, no, he definitely has a hard time interacting with people. What's his name? I don't know why, but the thought of Forrest Gump trying to interact with Ken is kind of hilarious to me. Just like two
Life
of
is
them
like
just
a
makes
box of chocolates.
life is like a box of chocolates. I don't know. Ken's just like, what's a chocolate? No, okay, he's not that stupid. I think they're gonna have like some like funny interactions with him, but honestly, I think he's just like you know what? I like the fact that he's like the chill character. I don't think anyone has a beef with him. I think they're just gonna like either let him be or just like, you know. Yeah, I think he's the type of guy where he brings this calm vibe without doing anything. That's what he is. I like that. I like Forrest Gump. Yeah, you know what? I'll keep him.
This is how I pictured the detention going so far. Is like, or the principal's like, all right, detention for all of you guys, and all of them is like upset, and then Forrest is like, guys, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Maybe we'll have a fun time. And then Rapunzel's like, well,
Why are you worried backing up myself?
when we're our detention begin, I need it to end directly. And Dr. Emmett Brown is like, oh, I just cocked
We have
up
to
and
go
I-
back to the past to
we
prevent
have to go back to the past to prevent this.
to
To prevent
prevent
this.
detention.
And then Ken just walks behind a pillar and is like, sublime.
Yeah, he's just like, I like that idea. Sublime.
Sublime.
Okay, you know what? Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I like it. I like that. That's a nice choice. Yeah. I'm glad Kelvin vetoed those other two. That's a good choice. Is Kelvin still muted? Kelvin, are you gonna say
Yeah.
comments? No, no, in the
No, yeah,
streaming,
the Forrest Gump is definitely much better pick than James
Uh,
Bond.
Yeah, the James Bond ones,
Yeah.
yeah. No, you only you. I like how you basically helped me with the vetoed. Just like, yeah, these ones are not good enough. Yeah.
Alright,
There you go.
alright. So yeah, that's our expect Forrest Gump. Albert, you're next to pick. Who'd you got?
All right. I know who I'm picking right away here because this is the one that I decided to not pick in the beauty, but just honorable mentions because this was my number one pick initially, but I feel like she's not enough of a recluse, so it will dock me points. But I was initially gonna go with Charlie Watson from Bumblebee because she keeps to herself after
Oh,
her
okay.
father died. She's basically like introverted. But I feel like that's not interesting enough. So I'm gonna go with a character who you can argue to be a rebel, but not really. You can argue for a beauty. You can argue for a jock, but I think he is mainly a recluse. And in the thumbnail, I put Bella Swan as a recluse, but I'm going with the partner of Bella Swan. I'm gonna go with Edward Cullen.
Oh, the Twilight people. Okay.
Yeah, vampire. He have no choice but to be a recluse because he have to hide his identity from the world. He's kind of weird. He cannot reveal his identity. He has been 16 years old. Is it 16? I have no idea. He's supposed to be 18 years old for the past 100 years. Of course, he's gonna be weird. So yeah, I'm going with Edward Cullen in this one. Have you guys seen the Twilight series, or am I the only one who have seen it?
I have seen
I
it,
have
but it's a
not.
long time ago. I don't remember.
I've not seen any parts of it. Only I think there was a baseball scene that I saw.
Yeah, the
That's
baseball
it.
Oh, yeah,
scene.
yeah.
One of the
Oh, yeah,
best
the baseball scene,
scene in
yeah, so,
cinematic
yeah.
history.
Oh, and something like the what's the name? with Taylor Lautner, and then like Kristen Stewart is petting him or something. That one was
Yes,
funny.
that's
Yeah.
so weird.
Uh,
Uh, there is that's in the third movie, I believe. It's like she just started treating Taylor Lautner like a dog. It's like, Jacob, stay. Like, and then Jacob just like, stay.
Okay,
I
that's
would
just
have,
okay.
if she's like, Jacob, roll over, I would have break. I was like, no, what? Good, Jacob. But yeah, no,
All right.
I'm going with Edward Cullen. Almost went with
Alan
that
Cullen, yeah,
eventually.
Oh
yeah.
no.
I
Okay.
mean,
Well,
he is beautiful, sparkly, I must say.
sparkly.
Yeah.
Sparkly.
Yeah. All right.
Damn. I just
So yeah,
realized.
that's
Yeah.
Albert's pick.
Yeah. I regretted my choice now. I just remembered. I don't know. It's not even to do with the character itself. It's just there's like a meme going on like a few months ago. I think it's like what is it? What's his name? Robert Pattinson. Basically, it's not the character. So it's Robert Pattinson, but it's just him like doing several model poses to the song like "Luxury" by Azalea Banks. And it's just like, and the caption is always like my honest reaction. And it's just him like looking at the camera with the sharp jawline, just like that, and the song plays in the background. I don't know why. That's a pretty recluse behavior, and I thought that's pretty cool. But I don't think he fits in my roster anyway, so you know what? It's fine.
All right. All right. All right. Now, moving on to the final pick. Teguh, for the recluse, who do you have?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna say that I changed my mind because my first pick is not exactly recluse, but he is weird and kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But since all of y'all kind of went with someone more reclusive, I'll have to default to my second pick. And my
Oh,
first pick was Mr. Chow from Hangover.
Is
oh,
that
okay.
is that Ken Jeong?
Yes.
Kenjong, Kenjong, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll pick someone more reclusive. So it's the one, the only, Morbin time.
It's Morbius.
Ah!
Oh no!
I
It's
think
Morbin
I,
time,
I think the
everyone.
I think the actor is the recluse one. Oh, look at me, Mr. Method acting.
I mean, yeah, the actor
Oh no!
is like arguably reclusive.
You
The
know, the
character is
portrayal. Oh
reclusive.
yeah, you're right. The portrayal is good for recluse.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
you know, I think it's a good case for reclusive.
What else
See,
is
Naruto the
he's
man
kind of
agrees.
Naruto the man agrees with everything you say.
well, I agree. He agrees with you all the time, but like yeah, you know, he's kind of weird. He's like, oh look, bats, look at
But
me.
like
I
that
get
that
this.
part of the movie, that whole arc of the movie where he would just refused to meet anyone. That's pretty reclusive, you know.
That's true. In the first part, I don't even remember to be fair though. It's Morbius, bro. Bro, it's Morbius. How do you
Yeah,
expect to remember
yeah.
stuff?
You know, the weirdest thing about Morbius is not even his behavior. It's the fact that he have a friend named Lucian and they just call him Milo the whole time.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's
Doesn't even
I'm
make
just gonna
sense.
call.
That's the thing.
I'm just gonna call you Milo. It's
you
like,
know what? Yeah,
it's not
this
my
guy.
name. But okay.
Well, that's cool. He can call everyone in the
That
detention Milo. You call everyone
Oh
in
my
the
god.
detention Milo. I forgot what character whose characters are the jock and the brain.
David Hasselhoff, Jimmy Neutron, Jessica
Oh
Rabbit,
my god,
Michael
he's calling
Morbius.
yeah, yeah, hi Milo, hi Milo.
yeah, they're
Jessica
Milo
Rabbit,
one
hi
two three.
Milo. Yeah. Yeah, Milo.
I don't know, man. Jimmy Neutron kind of seems like a Milo to me.
Well, everyone's a Milo too. Morbius.
hmm
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I
So
don't know
yeah,
what to say.
that's the pick we got for round four.
This is disgusting in a good way. You are right, fan of movies. I mean, I'll let the Gook like cook his own story, but yeah, it's good picks.
There is no story.
I'll let the Gook cook on that one himself. I'm just liking his picks. Right. We can move
Okay.
on.
All right, yeah. So that's the end of round four, I guess. Yeah. Ab- wait, who went first? The wait, who went first?
I did.
Abik
Yeah,
went
Arik,
I
first.
Arik
did.
went
It
first.
took me a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Abik went with Forrest Gump. Albert went with Edward Cullen, and Teguh, the best time, Morbin time,
Morbid.
Morbius.
Just not morbid. Morbid time.
All right. Now moving on to the final. round, which is the rebel.
All right, so I'll be starting off this round for the rebel. This is Jot Nelson's character, who is basically again a total rebel. And I have several options here. I'm not gonna say it because I'm going first in case someone pick it. I'll say it at the very end. But I think I'm just gonna go with my number one pick here. This character is definitely a rebel. I doubt Kelvin will veto it. This character is definitely a rebel. They don't like the norms. They want stuff to change. And literally and this is from a franchise again, and literally in the third and fourth movie, she becomes the symbol of the rebellion. I'm gonna go with Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger Games series.
That makes sense.
She did lead the rebellion, so all of
This
that.
rebellion. She does not
Led.
like she does not like how the capital is run. She's a rebel in that sense. I'm pretty sure if we see her in school, she would be pretty rebellious. Yeah, she doesn't. She basically doesn't like how anything is run. She's always. I could even put her as a recluse in a way because she doesn't like interacting with people. But yeah, Katniss Everdeen is my rebel. Any thoughts?
He's gonna overthrow the school for putting her.
Overthrow the school. I just wrote down the Hunger School trilogy because
The Hunger School. The Hunger School. Hunger School.
All right. So there you go. Katniss Everdeen. I don't know if you all have any thoughts.
I don't know. It's a cool character.
My
I
connection
just
was in and out, so I really didn't hear anything.
Katniss Everdeen. Katniss Everdeen was the choice. You hear that, right?
Yeah, that I know, but after that,
girl- the girl on fire.
I don't know what I was saying.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I guess you guys don't have any thoughts on this, so let's just
I don't know what to say.
move on, I guess. To Teguh. Who do you have to for the rebel pick? Final pick.
I have between two, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pick Han Solo.
Solo.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw that coming a mile
that,
away.
I had that in my list as well. Yeah.
The man's, yeah. Obviously.
I actually struggled. I was like, who the hell's a rebel? Han Solo.
The hell's a rebel? Oh, let me
I'm like,
see.
okay,
Star Wars.
who the
Rebellion.
hell else is a rebel in case someone takes Han Solo?
You
I
can
mean,
go with
they're literally called the rebels.
His son is right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
but they also have an temper tantrum.
yeah. But yeah, yeah, the rebel himself. Need I say more?
No, pretty self-explanatory.
it's
Yeah,
self-explanatory. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, he's such a rebel. He's like rebelling against the rebellion itself. He's like, no, I don't want to do this. I want to do my own thing. I think it happened at some point in the Star Wars film.
Yeah, that is the definition of a rebel: someone who rebels against someone who rebels against the thing they're rebelling against.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, you rebelled against the. I forgot. They are called the rebellion, right, or something. Yeah.
He rebelled against everything, basically.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, no. Yeah, good choice, good choice. My first choice, yeah, but it's okay.
Oh, that was your first choice. Okay.
I mean, obviously, like he's so obvious though. Like
That was
he's probably like the most iconic rebel character.
yeah. He
here.
was my second choice after Katniss.
Okay. Okay. All right. I guess to the final pick for Ariq now.
Wait, this will make so much sense if I picked him, but let me just check what his character is exactly like, because it's been a while since I watched this film. Wait. Oh, but it makes sense though if I pick him. No, it makes sense, but like it's hard to explain. But... Yeah, screw it. It makes sense in the context of the story that we're coming with the detention. I think it makes sense. I'll pick Tyler Durden from Fight Club.
Okay.
It makes no sense because I know in the story, right? He's not a real person. He's like,
Uh-huh.
like another personality. But again, I picked Tyler Durden. It's not because he's the most voted in the rebellious characters polls in IMDb. Clearly. Okay, no, but to be fair though, like I think to what I remembered snippets of the film, right? He's like this kind of guy. He's like he wants to take matters onto his own hands. Like he created the Fight Club because correct me if I'm wrong, if you guys remember the plot clearly, but it's like he wants like people to just like let out their emotions like properly or something like
Yeah,
that. Like that's
yeah.
why he started it, and he basically like I don't remember what like I know the rules like no talk about Fight Club. I don't know how he got like members in. I guess he just wanted like if people see him fight and they're like oh okay let's join on. But like yeah, so like I thought like this is the type of guy like he just wants to take matters on his into his own hands. Oh, now I actually remember the story. Like who's the other guy? Who's the other main character? What's his name? Or the actor's
The narrator. Oh wait,
no the other dude.
Edward Norton.
Yeah, Edward Norton. Yeah, basically like Edward Norton's character, if I'm not mistaken, like he was like very like like kind of like he's kind of like afraid. He's like too introverted. He doesn't want to like talk and stuff and all that. But then Tyler Durden's like the polar opposite, who's trying to make him more like confident and all on all this like that. So I thought like what, it makes sense for him to be like the rebel. So yeah, yeah. So I'll just make him then. And it makes sense in the
Yeah.
detention. How did he got into detention? Shit, I don't know. He came from a movie called Fight Club. I think it's kind of clear what he.
I think
I
that's
think it's pretty.
self-explanatory.
I think it's self-explanatory what he did.
Pretty much. That would make sense.
Yeah. All right. So that's the end of the final round, choosing the rebels. Albert for the first pick went with Katniss Everdeen. Teguh went with Han Solo, and Ariq went with Tyler Durden. So yeah, that's the end of the Breakfast Club draft, I suppose. Yeah.
Uh,
So why don't
yeah.
we summarize it? I guess. Um, not summarize. Like like say your picks. Say your picks.
Albert, you go first. You were.
Okay, so
Let's see.
yeah, I can go first. So for my jock, I have Rocky Balboa from the Rocky series. For my brain, I have Hermione Granger from the Harry Potter series. For my beauty, I went with Sharpay Evans from the High School Musical trilogy. For my recluse, I went with Edward Cullen from the Twilight Saga, and the rebel, I went with Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger Games series.
Okay. And
Okay,
who's
Ariq.
next? Oh yeah. And for my pick, I had Ken from Barbie as the jock. Dr. Emmett Brown from Back to the Future as the brains. Rapunzel from Tangled for the beauty. What's the next one? Recluse. And I had what's his name Forrest Gump for the recluse. And lastly, I had Tyler Durden from Fight Club as the rebellious one. Yes.
Okay, and Teguh finally.
I have David Hasselhoff as the jock, the nerd as Jimmy Neutron, Jessica Rabbit as the beauty, Morbin Dime himself as the weirdo, and of course the rebel Han Solo.
Honestly, pretty solid pick for everyone. The draft I think is really good. So I God.
Why is Albert muted? Why is no
Oh,
one talking?
it was there was a ambulance going around just now.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Kelvin, if you have to pick right now, which would you pick? Which do you like best?
I'll I'll bring up the Excel. Wait, give me a minute. Let me see. Oh, dude, if I have to pick right, so they have to kind of what you call that, get along with each other, right? Hmm, get along with each other. Here's the thing.
You haven't seen half of these stuff, so
Um,
you're like trying to figure it out, right?
I, yeah.
That or I thought it's just like Honestly, I have no idea how
Oh,
Tyler Durden gets along with everyone.
Not even real.
It's not even real. Yeah. Oh, wait.
he's not even
Yeah,
real.
everyone in detention all has schizophrenia.
Damn.
Win. I win.
Oh my god.
No, Rapunzel.
Rapunzel has
You
schizophrenia.
know, weirdly enough, if I have to pick right now, I'm gonna go with Teguh.
Let's go! Chaos for the win.
Jimmy Neutron and Morbius, they're both smart, right? So
Yeah,
they
they
have
are.
something to talk about. Yeah. And then there is what is it? Hasselhoff. Um and like I'm pretty sure I don't know what he's like, but he's a handsome dude. So I'm pretty sure that he'll get along with Jessica Rabbit. Han
He's gonna
Solo, he's just a
flirt his
charming
way
guy.
with Jessica. No, Hasselhoff
Yeah,
and Han
and Han
Solo is
Solo's
gonna
just a
try to flirt with Jessica Rabbit right off the bat.
Mhm.
exactly. And so I'm thinking, I feel like Han Solo is just charming, right? So he pretty much he can
I also
talk
have a
with
sneaking
anyone.
suspicion Jimmy Neutron would try to flirt as well. Try.
Try.
Get a board that can handle the neutron
Oh my
style.
Morbius will not try to.
Oh, my
Yeah.
Morbius is different.
He's built different.
No different.
Okay. Okay. fair.
Honestly, I'll go with Teguh. Yeah.
Let's
All right.
go.
How about the chat though? Let's look at the chat real quick.
Mostly Teguh, I think, or Albert.
There is
I side with
Katie
no.
Lynch with Albert. There's everyone's getting picked here. So let's see. Ariq got one pick. So two picks. Albert got
No,
one,
I don't want.
two, two picks, and Teguh got two picks. Everyone got two
Wait,
picks.
everyone. So I guess we're just really good at making a draft.
Honestly, yeah.
I
Honestly, yeah. Uh, everyone got two picks, but I guess I went with Teguh, so Teguh wins.
Go wins, yeah, yeah, why not?
All
I
right.
think this is
fair.
the first draft I've won.
No,
Yeah,
I think
nice
you
cruise.
won before. I feel like I don't
What
remember.
did I win?
I don't know
Don't
something,
remember.
but yeah. There you go. Honestly, very solid draft. It started off weird with David Hasselhoff and and Ken, but
Also,
all those chaoticness somehow work.
what happened to the rule that they had to like get along to? Oh, never mind. Kelvin already tried to come up with the story. Story goes, they try to get along like this.
Yeah, my logic of trying to put people in the same age went out the table as soon as I picked Balboa, but like everyone else is around the same age. Well, I guess Colin is like 170 years old, so that doesn't matter. But yeah,
I like my first two picks. I'm not gonna lie.
Ken and Dr. Emmett Brown. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know. I don't know what else to
Alright.
say. There you go. Breakfast Club.
Like honestly, as I was looking at the draft, like I feel like Tagu's one surprisingly worked. I feel like Albert's one. Yeah, man. It's pretty standard. I feel like that one
Pretty
is okay.
standard.
You meant it's
Pretty
too logic.
standard.
Yeah.
It's too logical, Albert. It
It's
works too
logical.
well.
It's too
I mean,
safe.
I mean, it's not a.
Too safe.
It's
Too
it's.
safe. Too
I mean, it
logical.
works.
Obviously.
It works. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like the Tagu pick more with Hasselhoff and like
I think it was
Morbius
creative with
and-
this picks. Yeah, no, that's it.
I'm giving everyone
Kelvin's
schizophrenia
cutting
or
out.
something.
It's the only way Tyler Durden can live in their heads and
Yeah.
like make sure. But
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So I guess that's that with the was it Breakfast Club movie, the Breakfast Club draft. Yeah. So I guess
Club draft.
let's plug it out. I guess yeah. So Tagu, go ahead.
You
I
can
know,
find
Amik,
me
go ahead.
on. Aw.
Right.
No, Amik first.
No, I go first. You can find me on Instagram, Ariq Andria. You can find me on Ricky Do on Letterbox.
Tagu.
You can find me on Instagram at TeguM23 and at Twitter or X at Tegidu.
X. Yeah.
Finally, I don't have to plug Teguh in anymore.
Yes.
But yeah, you can find me Kelvin on Instagram at KYS27 and Disco Monkey on Letterboxd and YouTube. Albert.
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Letterboxd at JA Wiradharma. That's JAWIRADHARMA. Follow me there for all my updates. And you can also follow the Councilman at Councilman Show on Twitter, /X, Threads, Instagram, Letterboxd, or email us at councilmanshow@gmail.com to keep posted on everything that we going on social media. Um, we made a graphic for the draft from last week. We'll probably do the same for this week. I don't know what kind of graphic we'll make, but I think it should be fun with the Breakfast Club concept. But check us out, follow us there so you don't miss out. And also subscribe to us on the podcast feed, wherever you listen to podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Castbox, Stitcher, Podbean, wherever. Follow us, The Councilman. We post this right after our live stream every Saturday morning. 10:30 a.m. Eastern on the YouTube channel of the same name. So make sure you subscribe to both platforms to help us out and you don't miss out on anything else. So yeah, that's that.
Right. This episode we try to do the solo layout thing. It's pretty chaotic, not gonna lie. Well, it's an experiment, I guess. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Alright, with that I guess the councilman has spoken. And we'll see you on the next episode. Am I cutting in and out?
You're
Probably.
good.
No, nope. It's not. It's not now.